Not me, on man say me enough flow, but looking at my page, wait, just use 2 words for describe the kind of opinion or what you think me brand any 3%. Like looking at Sarah Kali blog, what do you think my brand be about? Or what do you like about the blog itself? Just 2 things. No. Right, money, say no.
One thing I like about the blog now when you bring facts in the face of controversy.
Any other person? I think I feel. You watch me like you want to talk or you don't want to talk. Feel free. Feel free. Why?
The truth, no matter what.
Okay? Any other person? One more.
I love your writing skills. It's just different from the normal blog and then you say always the content always stand out.
Thank you.
You deal with impersonality and professionalism.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I get the reason why I asked that question in there. I be actually plan to put an up screen and everything, but since lines not there, I've also able to put on the phone. So main topic now, how to create traffic on social media. Everybody wants to say, I get so many likes, I get so many views or whatever and all. And I wish all the time I will get a chance to explain to Una that somebody they get 5 likes, but we check it inside, you probably don't get them 5,000, 6,000 people who engage with that particular post. Well, you will not know it because some people just be saying likes and everything. But there's no time for that. So, how to create traffic on social media? Naturally, conversations then are exchange we made possible by, because that's a kind of Creole, now to be small, because I translate on. So, the only reason we make conversation, they progress or continue, now because you want to complete that story or talk or topic where it starts between you and somebody. Now you make conversation start and end. When somebody says something, you ask a question, or you give your opinion, or make your statement, or say, no, I don't agree with this. You agree, or no, you disagree with this. But basically, it's the back and forth where they engage. Then they make the conversation start, go long, and end. It's the same on social media. It's the same on social media, right? The fun part, social media is exactly dandy. If you take away the technology and everything, that's social media for you. You for know how to present whatever you put out there, for control your traffic. You for determine how people they able to engage or decide not to engage based on what you put out there. For example, now only go multiple blog. But for me, I think it's one of the most engaging page. Honestly, like there are things they will do. I can tell you, there's no way in the world I would a number. I get possible to call and ask for a number and be able to connect. We just need them. Oh, no, Sarah Kale. Instantly it happens because I don't build. Also today it happened. I don't build. Okay, so as much as possible, create your niche, create your brand. So when I will call them, we are Sarah from side. What do you do? Well, they will ask questions, but now I don't need introduction. My name not introduction enough because I've been consistent in that field today. So if you want to create traffic on social media on food or food reviews, stick to it. That way you go begin just not call somebody say, oh, I want to review your restaurant. They will tell you, no, who done are you? Buy a label review, whatever. You understand? But there are times now, I'll say, hey, you place, I want to do a review on can you send me food? But you can't say I eat free food, I'll pay later, but later I say I'll pay. But I will try to send you food and all that day because now I can, you know me. So you might start a different way and say, I start with food blog. This way, you will be buying your food, you do the review post, and that's content. Content where the only person I know say they do that, that's what I want to do. Somebody else will decide to do another niche and build up from there. With the fact that when you do a review, please remember say, you're not individual, you get biases. Biases will not be the majority population. So not say because, oh, me, I'm biased against this, I'll not talk about it. But let people know you are aware, say there's a bias. Like, oh, I don't know for other people, but me, you understand? Immediately you say that, people, I think it gives a certain confidence to people who say you're trying to be fair, you're trying to be objective. You instantly state something. So you create your niche based on what you know, but also what you feel. And be as honest as possible. And ask for people their feedback. Say, okay, what you not think? Tell me what you not think. Now this meeting, I don't like this. Do you like it? Comment in the comment section. With time, people will trust you more because you know they put yourself inside story. Okay, there are certain brands in selling I don't associate with on any level because I always feel like you guys don't even know what you're doing because you always make yourself like you're inside the story. Like you inside, everything is about you. No, as a blogger, do clear-cut reporting, and then you can put your opinion inside it, but stating it clearly, saying this is not your bias. If you want to do current affairs, for example, with Asma will explain, always say according to this. According to this. Sorry, I'm supposed to don't so. Many a time he will message me, hey, they send a link to me, I see this story, accuser. Sure. I do the same to him. I don't say there's no way on planet Earth me post serious story, you go post me on Facebook or say anything against me. Well, it's about respect, it's about ethics. Now I don't do research, now I don't go get in news. Sometimes maybe it's even exclusive. So if it's exclusive and it get interesting, it's courtesy for say, can I use it? And it's courtesy also for me. Whether you reference me later or not, the mere fact you ask me permission, you can, you understand? But then because you want for acknowledge, say, I did it, you did change the story. One or two ways. That's how people start for recognize, say, oh, this person is real, this person is authentic, yeah, this person is your brand this, na your niche this. Okay? The second one, improving and expanding on your brand. Do not deviate too far from the brand. Improving and expanding on your brand. Do not deviate too far from the brand. They don't tell us say I work on radio, so you're starting me wasting at home. A lot of people don't know this on social media. But why are not ever going for call me self a blogger? Like, did you guys know that? For years, I know they did a person call me blogger.
Yeah, sure.
I not be. I said no one time to because no, now I'm a blogger. I tell you I'm a blogger. Back then, I not really let people call me a blogger because I was working at State House in the office of the president, communications unit. Okay, and for me, for the fear to myself and me leaders them out there, there are certain topics I will not talk about. Nobody say not talk about it. When we work, my boss is one of the most fear people there. He tell me, say, Sarah, never talk about politics. Or because I want to go into politics. I want to go into security. I want to be president. But my boss always get this thing. He was really like my second papa. So when I start for working as this, my boss puts me down and say, listen, I don't go through your social media. You're very controversial. Not as a blogger, as a journalist. It was me. I would say it. I've been ready for letter lock me. So I would say it all the time. And then he was like, you're so controversial. We're working at State House communications. There are some things you can do and can't do. You can't do something with it at conflict. And conflict as in, you can't purposely put the government in a bad light. Because my job as a communications person there was to promote the government or the agendas then. So I was like, okay, well, not on the platforms, never on the social media platforms. So he said, listen, you can report how you want for report or whatever, but like what time you come and bash, you can't do that. You're working here. And I said, okay. And if you notice from 2019 to last year, when I post, I will report. I will not put my opinion in the post. That was the mistake. So when people were like, oh, you know, we blog about, I said no, because that was the personal reason. I know I was not being 100%. I was not reporting as I would normally do if I'm not being get an invitation leave. So when you need a call blogger, you just want cat. I was no, I'm not a blogger. Even back then when I was doing promotion, I needed money. I don't have to forgive if I did all the vex. Why you take money? I said because I know why I'm doing it. I try to like let people see this is what I can do, create me niche, build me brand. So if I ever decide for left and go into something else, I have something that I can say, oh, that's me on social media. Because now I will tell you social media is very big. It is very, very big. When I apply now, you can also do law, and then they say me for open TOEFL exam. I say no, I need do like money. So I need do. So that you for do a proof for sure say your English is good and whatever, like things that we don't do in the past for sure how good your English is. So I go copy me social media on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. I send them the links then. I tell them say everything you see on these handles. I got accepted. My lecturer said, "No, my salon lecturer said, Sarah, how come?" 2 days before them told I say yes and so. But anyway, so when I decided for do this whole social media thing, it was based on consistency. And then when I decided for expand, now I will notice that now I have a website. I got a website 2 or 3 years ago, but it wasn't consistent because it clashed with my job at State House. I had to like put energy there, and that didn't really limit me time. So when I decided to expand, I got about 5 staff now will work for me. So the sports way, so you talk about not only actually the right sports, I guess somebody who write sports and send them to me. I'm the editor. I got somebody who they write on Parliament. Because Parliament is one thing you need for understand the environment. And me not having the time for go there because of so many things then, I go for edit so many stories, I get me social me brand being backward influence for anything. I don't have time to go to Parliament. So I find somebody reading at Parliament who is very good at parliamentary reporting. And he's doing that part for me. Okay? And then I get the other person where able for do me live stream or like on the spot. Like in case somebody come, oh Sarah, why you do live stream for me this program and they're paying me for that, I'll just call it, hey, I need you to go there. So that's how I expand and I evolve without deviating from the brand way, now the same entertainment and politics. So you can direct traffic to your page if you decide to expand and evolve, but not deviate from what people know you for. Because it will be like, because you don't change, always the beginner. So now look how you are. So focus on not changing too much, but change is constant. So instead of changing, I'll say evolving. You grow without changing in any way or any significant way. You will put off your followers then. Okay? My phone is on. Yeah. Okay. So the third one say keep up with the trends. Social media changes. Keep up with the trends. Social media changes. Like, the way they change in social media. That's the beauty of technology. Everything they change every day. Even the Facebook or they update them every day. You will see Mark will tell you about new products on Facebook and everything, and Instagram, Twitter. Instagram now, Twitter is now X. So the platforms that will use so it changes. So as it change, keep up with them. You try for find where you evolve with the social media. If not, you will be left behind. So try you know they edit video, for example. Learn to edit video. You can do it on your phone. I'll tell you 90% of my videos that were on social media is edited by my phones. I was trained BBC was service cancer and then trained we for like in the field reporting. And when they kind of train me and everything, it was on my phone. Not to like any free app, the professional one they will pay for one, obviously. But I will tell you, if you invest in yourself, you're investing in the future. Now, I will be watching Out of Stars, for example, interest me. I can record it, and anytime on me app them, I will increase the volume, delete this, I will enforce my because so when you watch it, it feel like exact rating they say, not the show. But it's not. I will include my name there, I will include my logo there, I will record my reaction to the video. Like I'll be watching the video, I'll be recording it. So you need for screen record a certain way, like you got a screen recorder, you put your voice there. I don't want to do that, I want to do it professionally. So I record and then edit them all on the phone and include my voice there. I'm changing with social media. As soon as I bring it in and learn about it, and start for include for making my own brand grow. Back then in the media, even now, that's what I do. I don't know about something, I'll say, can't teach me. When I'm in the work back then, when I don't do my news, I will give me editor say edit for me the audio. They just waste my time. Alana. When I go give video editor as well, say edit for me, they delay. So Alana. As I do all those things, but at the same time, if I want quality work, I will not edit for myself. If not professional video we're doing out there. If not just me, social media, I will do it. I will edit audio, I will edit video, I will even edit me pictures. I will even do flyers. But if I want professional work, I get people who they do that for me. I'll just call you need for this, you need for this. Okay? So evolve, change with the social media landscape if you want traffic. And then with all this explanation, the last one, keep it current. Keep it current. As you do on the social media landscape now, try as much as possible for keep it current. You don't want to be left behind. You know, social media is every day changing. Now it's AI. Try as much as possible for begin learn for user. Learn for user. And the funny thing is, nobody is going to ask you. Just learn them. Just learn them for learn's sake. With time, you'll be very good at it. My best job there now, I think the I just be the do and play. I will do it just because I want for Sabia, not because I even need for user more. Not even wait when I get my board time, I'll go and learn something just in case I need for user. Okay. And on that note, me will teach my personal technique on social media. It's called leveraging controversy. Leveraging controversy.
How do you spell it?
Leveraging, leveraging controversy, controversy. I continue?
Yes.
Okay. Leveraging controversy. When I'm in college, that's the first time I heard this word, leveraging controversy. I didn't study media, like media, mass communication, whatever, nothing I studied. I studied human resource management. So when I'm in the college back then, me first time I get marketing or do marketing. Me lecturer where they teach marketing said leveraging controversy. Controversy. How you use controversy for your benefit. And he explained, well, because me I go do a lot of research because it was interesting from what he teach you. And basically it means that like he always talk about there's no news like bad publicity.
Yeah.
Like he always talk about it. That's the thing about leveraging controversy. How do they use things where like controversial things, for example, for benefits you, or how you they market something in a way that it's not negative, but it's not positive either. But it gets people talking about your product or your service or the thing where you want for let them talk, like for drag people there, put them and decide where you want them exactly that I want for making the product sell. You do it anyway, people will not even know that you're doing that. Say my product actually, okay, for example, restaurants. Yeah. When it starts, the most controversial thing was how expensive it was. Yeah. And how just one B2B was about 4 million. Do you know that's actually a controversial leveraging? It makes them so big that anybody will go there, want to snap a screenshot and post them. Anybody will go there, want to take a picture and post them because you know why? Everybody want for sure say, I get. I go law. I will afford law. So just because of that small controversy or controversial messaging they create, the rest of the population were doing for them branding, promotion. And people don't even know, but that was a very typical example of a successful controversy leveraged on us. Then you have any fact, because everybody was talking about law. People were bashing them, that in a salon, that kind of blah, 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 blah. People were saying, yes, it's fine, Danny, not everybody from Bode, we need dancing and in a stereo. And people were like, I take your money, they go be land, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, what were we all doing? Talking about law. Now that is okay. Not possible. So when I get a typical example of that in law, everybody talks about it because that's what they wanted us to do, and we were doing it for them, okay? And on that note, I know a lot of controversy they out there for Sirakai. I know from the fact that I didn't see this, that, because the devil was my father, the fact that I did SLPP because I worked State House. A lot of people, in fact, another controversy is that I work for Fatima Video. That did not cost me for saying on social media, saying that Fatima Video I work for. Because once or twice post me on social media. So they work, and because of the fact that I like her, and me I say exactly what I mean. I like Fatima Video. I will not do everything with Fatima do, I will not praise everything we do. But I understand the kind of person we be in a society like Sierra Leone, where man and just say, act a certain way. And if you not act a certain way, then something is wrong with you, especially since you're a woman. So for me, that's the part where I relate and sympathize with her, not because of politics, not because of now they can feed me tomorrow or whatever. It's just from that angle there. But a lot of people say, oh, you're working with Fatima, blah blah blah. No, she's a woman. It succeeds. Yeah, excesses. So as a woman, and woman we want to succeed, it's just called alliance. If I'm supporting that woman, the way to succeed. Tomorrow, if something goes bad, I expect, well, I don't expect really, but I'm getting hope, say, she will support me as a woman, nothing else, because we all understand the environment where they say it's not a woman-friendly environment, except like it's changing bit by little. But it's not. So the other controversy in Amiga Salon gossip, and me number one, and then I was working for NASA and you. So it's a lot. But another one typical thing, I don't defend myself on social media. I never do. Now the thing that is don't matter defend myself. Sarah na melody. Sarah na selfie day, I make it a promoter. Everything I hear, not that I know they leave. But I didn't see me, I will comment on that and go say it. Because for me, at the end of the day, you're promoting Sirakai. You're promoting anytime, I'm giving you a secret. Anytime when I see people they troll me on social media, I don't tell them they post pass on. Because when people see you somewhere, they are talking about you, they come and check you out. Where this lady back? You know, fully I say. They will say everything. So me, when you come, I will convert you to stay. Like I will convert you to stay based on what you see. I will meanwhile something like 5 posts, 10 posts I will do for a day. If something is trending about me negatively, I'll post more than 20 times. I will post it. If you say me, you don't post. Or if you say I'm anxiety or hey, you don't confuse it. It's not. I'm selling my business. Come and go and stay. Add to me number, add to me insight, engagement. That's another way, okay? It's risky. It's very, very risky. The 3 things about leveraging controversy and managing. 1, risk. It's very risky. Because if you know brand the message well, you will miss. The smallest thing that will make you miss. And that's where you want for like let them talk about. They'll start talking about other things. The message will go bad. People will start talking about the negative side of the controversy when you put out there. They'll talk about it. They'll talk about it. And, you know what's involved in it. Okay? And it's complicated. It takes years for no output. It takes, even if you feel like you sabi or you want to start as small. When I start this whole controversial thing on social media, it was another controversial way and information is that I buy followers. That's so funny. Now I think to the somebody go argue and say it was by followers, what are they doing? The guy we watching was in answer. Was watching. I never bought followers. My page I started in 2017. That's my page. Back when I was a journalist. And if you trace and you see, I was posting like every day, and I will post videos every single day. My interviews were in my studio. Sometimes it was live. Sometimes I would record and post them. So my page gets monetized in 2018. Before I let start, the page will monetize. But I wasn't using it. And now I experience the economic side of me. But when it comes to my job, most times I don't keep it money before. So I start to work back then, and then I get the appointments and stayed out in December. I moved. When I moved for 2 years, the page they don't have. Another person nothing on that. Because like I say, I wanted to work. But in 2018, because it was meant for that program, Parliament, people are in politics, somebody sponsored them twice in 2017. Twice. For I think 5 days. I didn't even know how long, but I know say we sponsored them twice because it was not even me, it was not even my money or anything. So when I come back, my page will be I think about 17,000 followers. When I come back in 2020, I've grown from 17 to 146. That's not by promoting it. That's not by sponsoring ads, nothing. It's by consistency. Because I was not following anybody. I don't want to become anybody. I just want to follow myself. I just want to always say if I left State House today, I go somewhere else, that it will tell me. I don't need to explain that. I need to tell you, oh, go check out my page. If you want to know if I'm a good writer, go check it out. Tell me. You come back and tell me. If you want to know if I'm a good reporter, go on YouTube. You will see say news articles and the way I report actually report. If you want to know that I can do presentation, go there. You will see me actually snap and present, do street interviews and everything. So just go there and check out. Okay? So, but it was complicated when I first started because my normal way of doing things was just to write the report and put it out there. But then I remember people don't really focus on important things. Like where I my hands on, now goodness, you see them. If not this, I didn't want that. That's not me. I like provoking. That's number one. Class meeting. I like provoking. But I don't like good people. I don't like people where blah 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 blah. So when I come on social media, I was like, okay, I put my news out there. People don't react that much. Only they want to way and then society. Elites them. But I asked myself, say, how do I get the young people to actually engage in whatever I post? Then I said, okay, make it fun. Whatever I post, the last line, it intends for me to think. So when you think, you write it. That's all. When I begin to do that day, I start first, and nobody puts me emoji. And people were always asking me, oh, can I explain this? Can I explain this? Because I didn't want to put my personal opinion. Even when I make fun of the situation, I didn't want to put my personal opinion in the post. Okay? So after some time, because as they said they were getting annoyed, what do you mean? What do you mean? I get some sort of satisfaction why they say they vex me they laugh. Because I put her there, I put her alone and vex. I put her there alone and think and talk, then they do exactly what I want. So after that, they put me emoji. Oh, that thing created, I mean, a devil worshiper, I made a witch, I said, I'm continuing. I want you guys to talk. I'm being controversial, so I did it, but it's complicated Because if you don't know exactly how to put on, you will get to that point where people will actually feel that rudeness to them. But now, even when they come at me, even when they do whatever they do, when I even begin post for violence, people, not of violence, not violence, I say that it's a when I started basketball, people were like, it's not basketball, it's basketball. I say, you mean this is mine. When I start, so it was little things. When I start Love and Light, somebody go do research na do. Me not even know say that they comment one post one day. Why they say happy birthday to so person Love and Light. That's just the way for like celebrate people when are they who entertainers then. Because I noticed people were not doing it. Nigeria, you watch every entertainer birthday, they'll post about it. Yeah. It will trend. That's the way for show them say we appreciate it. Every day let's do it. But people were not doing it. So when I begin to do that, I begin to put Love and Light. What they don't know is that Love and Light is just your way of saying, I wish you good luck. That's just it. I wish you good luck. Whatever you go through at that moment, if you are having a bad day, Love and Light. If you are having a good day, I wish you Love and Light. If you are depressed, I wish you Love and Light, forget from that depression. So whatever situation, if it's, but they didn't know, so they are asking, but I didn't care. So my point again is, it's complicated, okay? Then finally, it can be exploited. It can be exploited. Complicated. It's complicated to do. The final one is, it can be exploited. Because you deliberately not explain why you want to get, who say you want to care with people then. Somebody will come and say, now so you type it up. It's common. You post something this way, post it back. So you type or say, you understand? So imagine you're doing that for a brand or products without being clear or deliberately you decide for a critique. People will come at you because that's the normal way how some people react. And if a lot of people then think that particular way, where you not the one there for go, they're already exploited in a different way from waiting you intend. So it's very risky, it's very complicated, and it can be exploited. So whatever you do, please make time for the show of what you do. Because if you do, I'm right. I'm not saying that's the only way. There are different ways for do your own. Yeah, you might say that's my own what I use because I see it works for me. So if it works for you, it will be very good. If it doesn't, it's fine. I think that's a topic I get. But before I go to the next topic, any questions?